There's more than one way to paint a picture. Let's get creative. Hi guys, and welcome to Creativa-D. I am your host, Dina Davis. Let's get into it. Today I want to talk about digital art. Now I've shown you some of my paintings that I've done on canvas or watercolor paper. I have done that. But I wanted to show you something that I did in Photoshop. For this exercise, I started with a picture from a magazine. The picture in a magazine caught my attention because of the sleekness of the model. Her skin tone, the line of her neck, her hair. I love that she had a shaved head, and the makeup that she had on. I thought it would be a really good way to test my abilities. First, my sketching, and then second, the painting. When using any kind of digital art, the first thing you want to do is have a sketch. Since I sketched the image in my sketchbook, I had to get it from my sketchbook to Photoshop. So I didn't have the best tools. I just took a picture of it with my phone. Hey, that works. So I took a picture of the sketch in my sketchbook, uploaded that into Photoshop from my phone. Then I dropped out all of the excess lowlights, the shadows and all that, and was left with a rough estimate of a sketch. So this is my Wacom. I draw on here and it shows up on the screen. Create a new layer so I don't mess up what I'm doing. There's that new layer, so I can draw right on top of it. That dot, that's where I am. So as I'm moving my hand here, it's moving it around there. Hey, my goodness, what is she doing? But that's just a layer. I can always hide it, and it's gone. So for this exercise, I started with my sketch in Photoshop. I added a base layer, a very even tone color that is at the very base of the original picture. So in the picture, the model is of a very light skin tone. There are some darker areas and some lighter areas, but for the most part, the color I use as my base layer is a very cream color, orangey almost, like skin. Skin isn't exactly brown. And then once you have the base layer, then you start adding in little details. I did the freckles in her nose. And then I did another layer with the darks and the lights, the shadows and the hot spots. Focusing in first on the nose, around the eyes. The hair will come later. And then the ear, if you notice that she actually has 3 earrings, 3 little diamond studs in her ear that I forgot to draw in, but that's okay. I think it still looks good without it. But I did capture the heart. I also got first the piercing and then also the heart tattoo that's on the side of her ear. And then focusing in on the neck, the behind the ear, the earring. The earring is a very bold piece, what they were highlighting inside the magazine ad in the first place. And then her neck, her collarbone, and her shoulder, using the highs and the lows to really capture all of that. Finally, after I have done that, then I came back in on a separate layer to do the hair. That way I could section off that area and not have to worry about coloring outside of any line. So I created an outline of the hairline and then use that as my base so I could color inside there, almost like a spray paint, a little texturized brush to get that look like hair. And then that's it. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another adventure. I am still learning and growing in this process, in this journey. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress, but I am not there yet. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. That propelled me through 2018 into 2019, where my quote was, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts." And of course, this year, my quote is, "Courage is not having the strength to go on. It's going on when you don't have the strength, and that is by Roosevelt. So let us journey together and continue on with courage. It's a long journey, a long road, but we can get there with lots of practice. Thanks for watching.